Out in black with plaid. Kamara attacks the rack and laid it up and into Monty going right at Gobert.
Because I was talking to Anthony's trainer, Phil Beckner, and we were talking about how Ant gets open because I was asking him as Gobert gets the two air.
Fans that one away, but off the window. It's recovered by McDaniels. Here comes Karl Anthony Towns into the lane, rumbling into Kamara, and a foul called on Toumani Camara.
Because of Anthony Edwards, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, other guys.
He was terrific. Out of the corner, raising his Kamara for a three. So in business. Towns up the center of the court. Edwards fakes the three. He'll drive it into the lane. He had an assortment of drives just like this. Towns missed 53 games a year ago because of soft tissue damage in the calf. It's 53 a year ago. Here's McDaniels with the rebound. He'll steer it up the floor. One-on-one, the 1-2 with a lengthy wingman out of Federal Way, Washington. It's the longest tenured Blazer at the tender age of 24, Simons. Ayton swings it out on the wing. Grant's got to get rid of it. Does. Wow. In time. Nothing but net fading away with McDaniels. And McDaniels, who might as well be 7 feet.
Yep.
With his reach.
That's what it's like, the top-rated defense in the NBA.
Edwards cross court. This is McDaniels. Knocks down the triple.
All ready for McDaniels.
Henderson will bring it in bounds along the baseline. Overthrows Kamara. It's grabbed by Karl Anthony Towns. He comes chugging up into front court. Loops it to the trailer Conley. Dodges darts, finds a trailer. It's Edwards for three. Got it. Yeah, this is a tremendous Minnesota team. They won
at the top
42 games last year. Remember, toward the end of the season, things started to unravel. Conley knocks down the triple. They didn't have Naz Reid because of injury in the playoffs. McDaniels broke his hand because he punched a wall. They had some internal disputes going on. Walker has started 14 games. Kamara got the start a couple of nights ago. Stepping back in, coming off the bench. Into the lane. McDaniels leans to the cup, and he's able to finger roll one by.
Career high 62-point game where they said they got immature at the end of the game. So here's an opportunity for them, #1 team in the West.
Thank you, Tom. Here's Edwards. He's going for the second time in his young career. Crossing over into the lane, leaning back, on balance with the right hand. 9 assists, 2 turnovers. On Tuesday night against this club, Edwards into the lane, makes contact, scores off the contact. High bank won't go over. Ayton, who reached sky high to protect the rim and grab the rebound. Simons trailing for 3. Got it. Anthony Simons lines one up and delivers.
He knocked the ball out of bounds with Towns. It was just a great read, and here's a nice cut. Add to the total. Assisting and scoring for Toumani. And Toumani knows whenever we can get him an easy look, let's get it to him.
Inside out dribble drive, high bank on the run. Rebound to Simons, checking left and right. Shuffles his feet, knifes in, kicks it to Grant for 3. Cashing in.
It looked like he had a layup if he wanted it.
Sure did.
But the same way Toumani hooked him up with a shot, he wanted to get Jeremy a look.
Reed catch, shoot, 3 up and in. He can do that all night long if you give him a little glimmer. 41% on the year.
A team that ISOs quite a bit at times in games where they can get stagnant, but pick and roll is their primary mode of operation as Towns beats the Blazers off the bounce.
Up the floor. What a tremendous rookie year Kamara has had, given an opportunity to play for the Blazers, stumbling into the lane, but getting himself on balance.
They took away a drive. I mean, they were smothering. Even that's a tough shot, but Scoop can handle it.
Conley will bring it outside. In low, Gobert. Post up position, double. McDaniels run off the arc. Nobody home for the sledgehammer. Grant outside, triggers a 3. Rebound Kamara. Reloads and scores and is fouled. Recession in Santa Barbara began with talking about crashing the offensive glass. And Logan coming with numbers. Whirling in is McDaniels. Edwards out on top to Towns. Jitterbugs into the paint. To the glass. He'll lay it in.
Not much more Tumani could have done on that play. He had to tag on the roll. He got out. He gave the appropriate closeout that took away the three-point shot. He slid with Towns. Towns straight. Got to beat Conley.
Sets the floor, goes at Conley, goes right at Karl Anthony Towns. And I'm not sure if it slithered off of Towns' body or it was a pass, Lamar, but it was effective either way. Here's Edwards. He's been quiet. Spinning inside, checked by the 6'8 Kamara. A fade, a fire, nothing but net. Tough shot. 16 to shoot. Edwards just past the timeline, crossing over into the lane, powers to the rack to lay it in.
They want to step up and meet him high so he can't dictate what happens on the screen roll. But if you step up and you guess wrong, he's going to the side of you. They're a good contest from block. Oh, man, the Towns.
At just over 48% for their opponents. Coming up after the break. Here's Grant. Oh, right straight to the cup and two-hand damage. Pull him down to 10. In the corner with a long toss. Alexander Walker, no. Tipped by Anderson. Two reads. Slithers in. Spins it up and in. 3.5 left third quarter. 86-67 count. Off the screen. Long strides. Look at the Euro crossing over and just launching off the left foot. Rebound is Scoot Henderson. Scoot up the floor. Centering pass to Walker. In the corner. Catch, shoot. Grant from three out of the corner. Knocks it down. He shoots 40% from three on a little better than 5 attempts a game. What a great year. Strolling in under control. And then the suddenness to the cup. It's Edwards.
Got a good attempt at it. After that, he settled in. He made the next one. Now he has a three, and here he is with another chance in the middle of the floor.
Give and go up the floor in transition for the Jam. He's got 31.
That one right there, he's capable of making those.
Towns goes to work, strolls in for the right-hand hammer. The pass a little low, but he gathers it in and finds Baji.
That window of opportunity to get a shot up is really small. If that pass isn't on point.
Anthony Davis, Carmelo, Karl Anthony Towns, Anthony Edwards, and Anthony Mason. No disrespect to Anthony Peeler and my guy in Miami, my first sit-down interview, Joel Anthony. That doesn't count. We're not doing Antonio Davis. We're not doing Antonio Daniels or Tony Allen. No Tony Dell. We're just doing Anthony.
Thank you. So Greg Anthony, wherever you are, you were left off the list.
44.9% this season on corner threes, way up from his previous seasons in Detroit, 39% last year.
He is would indicate the kind of shots Baji would get, being a recipient of a lot of passes from perimeter players. So for Baji to see when to duck in, how to do it.
Monty Morris, let Morris get accustomed to the way he plays. Morris up the floor, comes off a Gobert screen. Gets off his own mid-range and knocks it down. Against the Blazers here tonight. His night is done. Henderson in the paint outside to Murray. Triggers a three. Got it. Chris Murray with the triple. Higgins double team. Kicks to Minaya. He'll raise for three. Ball comes to Murray. And he'll tuck it up and in. Lucky we are to be a part of that. To the end line. Here's Morris. The lean back. Got it. Monty Morris coming up the floor. The big man rumbles down the floor. Look out. Banton does a nice job to defend without fouling. But Morris ends up with it. Standstill triple splash.
That's some real depth.
The Blazers go to 15 and 39 for the season. And we'll come back after All-Star against Denver.